of what the Delhi police's arguments largely have been in the court. The Delhi police essentially trying to say that they need more time. Why? Because they need to cross-examine all the evidence that they do have. What they also stress is that there is a social media account that they need to analyze. Also, they want to study the psychological status of all those accused, essentially to be able to piece together why did they do what they did. Let's get back Akhil into this conversation, who's got us those insights. But Akhil, at the end of the day, what the agencies would also want to know are these, individuals who were working in tandem? If yes, who was the real mastermind behind this? Or, did they all converge together? Did someone actually get them together? Could there be more handlers? Was someone, putting their money, their might behind this entire operation? What do we know about that bit?
Yes, Dipti, I mean, these things will take time to come forward. But off the cuff, I asked a senior police officer. He said that right now we are probing all the different angles. But he made it very clear that there are 2 or 3 people in this entire case who are the mastermind, who has been basically leading the charge from the front, because they have got the clear ideology on what they are supposed to do. Because if you see the entire investigation, when psychoanalysis was done, so basically all those accused were motivated, influenced through social media only. They have not got a clear ideology. What we have been getting from our sources, that when the team investigating the case inquired and asked 4th and 5th question, they started to fumble, and they didn't have answer to those questions on the basis of their ideology. So basically they were motivated. But out of the 6 arrested individuals, 2 or 3 of them could be the lead person who have been motivating them and channelizing their energy to work in that manner, because the information that we are getting from them, from the police sources, that they have been saying that our main motive is to change the country. But in which context, in what form, what exactly they want to do, what exactly they wanted to pursue. So all these details, the nuanced details, will come out once the investigation process will complete. But if you know, but there is one more element of the angle which is connected through Bengal, because Lalit Jha, the key conspirator in this case, was not just involved in social activity, because he was associated with an NGO from West Bengal. There he was working. Apart from that, he was providing tuitions to the students also. Apart from that, when we tried to reach out to the NGO, I personally spoke to the NGO owner, and he said that I asked him that I want to pursue internship in your organization, and he said that no, we don't provide any kind of internship. We just do activism, and we do it in a very aggressive form of activism. So if you try to get more information from the transaction parts, from the registration parts, when I asked them why didn't you get your NGO registered as of now, then he started to divulge and circumnavigate all those direct questions. And he said that we tried to register our organization, but it took time. Some of my family members got ill, and then it took time. And then another point, he said that one of our lawyers had got ill. That's why we couldn't get it registered. So there have been a lot of pauses, and there have been a lot of changing statements. So right now the police team have been corroborating all those statements, because what we know so far, that Lalit Jha, and apart from other 2 or 3 accused in this case, have kept on changing. That is why Delhi Police Special Cell team have been interrogating them one-on-one basis, and once they check those statements on one-on-one basis, after that they made all of the accused, all the 6 accused, sit together at Delhi Police Special Cell team at New Friends Colony over there, and then they interrogated over there to corroborate all the and connect all those dots where the missing link could be found, that how they got to know each other for the last 1.5 years, and how they have been closely working and getting motivated through different channels, and what were the transactions made. Because what we know so far, that Delhi Police Special team have been working on their social media accounts, apart from the digital transaction which they got from different sources, and how much the money have been and they have been borrowing from someone, because what we know so far, that out of the 6, 3 were unemployed, but they still continue to do their protest. What was the nature of that transaction? That is yet to be cleared in the investigation. Yes, Dipti, back to you.
Yes. So, Akhil, I think the biggest headline is that there has, lot to be answered on this entire story. The motivations, why did they do this? Who's behind them? Who was helping them financially? And I think we'll have more details as and when the investigation proceeds. For the moment, thank you for piecing together everything that we knew on the story, Akhil.